Thanks for staying with us. So it's not our first time we're discussing stuff like this. And I think one of the reasons why we love to have conversations like this is for us to see how we can do it better. Because for a progressive nation, we have to teach each other how to do it better. So maybe some police officers are not aware that things are supposed to be different. Maybe Muyiwa Adejobi in First PRO Abuja has not been able to get around to everybody to begin to sensitize them. Or even the Inspector General has not been able to reach every nook and cranny of Nigeria, saying that we are changing the attitude of the Nigerian police to the citizens. So how would we have preferred this police station to handle this case, in your own view? Amaka?
So I believe that, first of all, with what's going on with this lady, it's going to deter other police officers within the truth. Yeah, to speak to the truth or to speak up when something happens. Because if they're saying the way this woman is being treated now, when something is going on, nobody wants to speak. Everybody just say, I beg, go make I mind my business, make I mind my business, make I do my work, which is not supposed to be the case. This woman, first of all, should be applauded for even stepping up, to protect the girl, to challenge the police officer that did this thing. Like BC and Nymat rightly said, this is a secondary issue. The main issue, nobody is talking about that issue, which is what is justice for the girl, what's going on within the police system. It's a police station. A police station is not supposed to have CCTV cameras everywhere.
No,
the police station is they're supposed to. Police station is supposed to.
Let's be realistic. Let's talk on reality, what we have on ground.
No, but these are the things, these are the reforms that now need to happen. Yeah. Police stations should have
CCTV.
With everything that they've been accusing police over the years.
Yes.
In 2024, police stations should have CCTV cameras that even in the cell, so that you as a police officer, if you're at the back end and someone is trying to kill someone inside the cell, how do you know?
Exactly.
They're supposed to. Yes, they're supposed to have cameras.
Let me take this call. Good morning, Uche from Fellow Doom. Uche, you're live.
You're beautiful, yeah.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to the ladies there.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, please. What they are saying is truth. I believe Nigeria has gone beyond this level of policing problem. Like the last person I just said, there should be CCTV everywhere, every look and cranny of police station. If we have CCTV there, DPO can always come in. Let me check what is happening at the end of the day. He will see everything that is happening. I want to tell you that, you see, we know our problem. You understand? Because all these police people, to check them is a little thing. But just that we don't want to do the needful. There is something that happened. Somebody reported to a police post that there are some group of boys. They'll go and steal phones and people's wristwatch. They'll come to.
Hello? Oh, we lost that. Okay, let me come to you, Nima, because... okay, go ahead, let me...
Just as Amaka said, where is the girl? BC also mentioned, what care was given to the girl when this was reported? Personally, the entire team in that South TBA police command or police stand, the DPO, all the officers under him should presently be on trial.
Yes.
So one person committed a crime. One person used camera and cover it. It was shared to other people. Somebody attempted to collect money, and the girl was released. They don't have a family dex unit. They don't have a sexual gender dex unit. Nobody took the girl to hospital. Nobody asked what she was going through.
Happened.
They have condemned the girl because she was brought in for stealing a phone, so she can never better for her. That's the meaning. They have condemned her. She's been used, abused, and discarded. Under their watch, that girl was released. Nobody followed up. And the PRO did a statement. That's the woman, nothing she said. In fact, the fact that there's a claim for money, they say they asked demand for 1 million. I want to see the charts.
Yes.
Even if it's an oral evidence. If 1 million was demanded, the fact that you sent 45 million is an admittance of your guilt.
Yes, 45,000.
What did you say? 45,000 of what were you sending?
Exactly, of cover-up.
Of cover-up? A girl's life is still the problem here, and we are all shouting, clouting, or making noise on other issues. The entire police command, if I am the IG, the entire police command, over all them, everybody go out and no get work. and the people that are guilty will be presently facing trial for one
there's
form of collaboration or the other.
There's something that is like one of the cardinal principles of a policeman is discipline, loyalty, respect
To seniority.
is extremely essential. So when you have a situation where it seems somebody is defying what the procedure is or defying the steps to take, it seems they try to protect each other. Because what we are seeing here is police being police, where, okay, this thing has happened, how can we ensure that we protect our own? But in that protection, we must ensure it's not at the expense of an innocent person. And that's very important. Yes. I'll come to you, but I want us also have that premise in mind that this police, they have
There's also an allegation that truly there was an allegation that she stole a phone, the girl, the victim, and that this officer also paid the owner of the phone off
80,000 naira. Yes.
So why are you paying? What's your interest?
What do you they pay?
They pay.
You don't pay so far. Stand in trial for the abuse of an underage, which is a strict offense. He should go to life sentence.
Let me take this call from Prophet Kehinde. I'll come to you, BC. Well, thanks for calling, sir. You're live.
Murayo.
Yes, sir.
You people are doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
God going to bless you.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
It's always difficult for me to get you.
No verse.
I've contributed towards this matter sometimes ago. It happened in my area, in my division, Lion division in Ajegula in Ojo Road, where a policeman, Inspector Blues, defined a girl. The DPO there happened to be a woman. She covered that story. She covered it. We tried to expose that story. They covered the story until they sweep that case under the carpet. They sweep that case under the carpet. Secondly, there is no respect in police force. They don't have respect for their other authority. And whereby you cannot take phone inside the police station, you know that is what they are trying to. They will cover everything they want to cover. Before you go to the division, the police station, they will tell you to drop your phone. Why? If you know you are doing a legit job, you are doing well, why will you tell somebody that comes in the station to come and report the case, or who has a problem with his family, has a problem in the division, and you collect his phone, he or she, you collect the phone so that they will not do anything, they will not record anything. So they have CCTV camera in every division, but they cover it.
Okay.
A lot is happening in Tolu division. The DPO will arrest teenager. They will detain him and collect money.
All right.
50,000, 100,000.
Thank you very much, sir.
I
have to go off because I'm told that we have a press briefing that has to be, we have to go off on TVC News, on DSTV's Adamawa State Government. They're having their quarterly ministerial press briefing. Government House Yola in Adamawa State, the Ministry of Information and Strategy. So we'll have to go off on TVC News. For those of you watching us online can continue to watch us. And those of you who want to watch us on TV can watch us on GoTV and StarTimes. Julie, you're saying?
Yes. So the first responsibility of the police force is to protect the lives and properties of their people. That's their first responsibility. So if you're a police officer, whether you have gotten to the level of DPO, IG, whatever, and your first line of action is not in the interest of Nigerians, then you have failed. It's not about covering up ourselves so that we they don't insult us, so that they don't say the police is bad again. That's not what you're there to do. You have failed. The first thing is, what happened? Madam, can I have that phone? This is what happened. This is what happened. Okay, you are going to answer for this. Which desk is in charge of taking care of this girl? Which desk is in charge of taking her to the hospital? Let's run some tests. Investigations immediately. That's what you should be thinking of. Not, why, madam, why did you record it in the crime book? Why did you share the video? Why did you, let's have a conversation. Let's have meeting upon meeting upon meeting to cover yourselves. You have failed. That's one. Secondly, we need to revisit the roots of the police, the idea and ideology of the police force. When the police was brought to us by the colonial masters, it was for them to be preserved and protected. And that is what we're still running with. So the police sees every other person person as it's you against me, it's me against you. And they fight to protect the VIPs, the politicians, and themselves, which they are failing because that's not the job of the police. So we need to go back to the history of the police. We need to
rewrite
the history of the police. For the policeman to understand that my job is to protect you, young lady. You're a civilian. I am paid to protect you.
Simple.
I am paid to make sure that everything is working well for you. If you commit a crime, I am not the one to torture you. I can take you and hand you over to the courts. Till the courts say that we can go ahead and put you in prison or not, I've done my job. We need to go back to that. And for those elderlies or the high-ranking police officers who understand these things but are enabling the younger ones because you want to preserve a name, shame on you. It is unfair. A 17-year-old girl, we always think that we can do things and get away with it. There's karma, there are consequences. So you don't know where your grandchild will be tomorrow.
Hey.
You have no idea. Shame on you. It's not fair.
You know, this is quite painful because, I mean, I think you really hit the nail on the head. I mean, I've been racking my brain on how best to say a few things in my head because I've taken the police course and I know that one of the fundamentals is that the people are not the first. You know, it's about the force,
About us.
and it's so important that we see the people first because that's why we are here and that's what our job is. Because if it's all about the force, the protection of the force, how to ensure that we're following protocol, how to ensure that this is person that does this or does that, we now put the who's supposed to be the actual important subject in this matter is put at the back. So I think that one of the crucial things I'd like all the police stations to see is how they can begin to put people first. I asked the question earlier, what would we have preferred? Yes, we know what the law says, right? How to protect the girl child. But how would Nigerians prefer for a police station in this kind of situation handles this matter?
Okay, good. So once this woman brought the evil out,
Yes.
because now she allowed them, once she brought it out, if she talks to the next police officer, his first concern is, where is the girl? How is the girl? Under the military, I wish they would copy it. That man immediately will be replaced in cell. Yes. That police officer, his colleagues can arrest him. Every of them is enabled to arrest in a crime that happens in their side. They should have arrested him immediately, lock him up. Don't allow an exchange between him and any other officer when that woman has alleged that and she's showing that video of him half naked and the girl in a room. First step. I'm not saying the woman could not possibly blackmail him. She has a video. Even if she doesn't do it directly, somebody will say, don't worry, I know her. I will go and beg her in the house at night. We see this happen. Nigerians, because Sheikh Yasser on Saturday was talking about how bad governance works. Your government is as bad as the people.
True. Yeah. It's the people.
If you see a bad governance, look at the people. And how do Nigerians think? If that young girl was raped in her neighborhood by the landlord, they will come and beg her parents.
Yes. Yeah.
So usually, somebody will go and beg the woman. Now the girl has not said anything. Now you will go beg now. You know, say we be we. Now we. You know, so they would have gone to her. That's most likely to happen. But if your mindset is to change something, you won't be. You can predict all of them. The woman is a lesser evil compared to what has just happened.
Yeah.
The blackmail is a lesser evil. And you can deal with each. That woman, for me, would remain in service till we are done with this rape case. She would have even forgotten that she blackmailed when we come for her.
She actually did.
We're actually going to very short break. We'll come back, we'll take a few calls. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.